For Filipino and other products from Asia, as well as fresh fruits and vegetables, poultry, meats, and seafood, come and visit 88 Supermarket with branches at 4801 Victoria Drive and its new location at 2611 East 49th Avenue in Vancouver.
Philippine News Canada is brought to you by Rayford Media Group.
Hello mga kabayan! Narito na ang pinalawak at pinalakas na coverage ng Philippine News Canada, Balitang Vancouver Nationwide, mga pangunahing balitang nakalap ng aming news team para sa linggong ito. Mula dito sa Surrey nagbabalita, ako po si Rosette Correa at ito ang Philippine News Canada, Balitang Vancouver.
Updated travel protocol inilabas ng konsulado.
Kamusta kabayan? Alamin natin ang mga hakbang na ipinatutupad sa mga dumarating sa Pilipinas galing sa ibang bansa nitong panahon ng pandemya.
Naglabas ng updated travel protocol ang konsulado para sa mga nagbabalak mag-travel patungong Pilipinas, lalong-lalo na sa panahon ng Pasko. Narito ang Travel Advisory of the Philippine Consulate.
Ang Bureau of Quarantine, katuwang ang one-stop shop for the management of return ng overseas Filipinos, ay pinatutupad ang paggamit ng One Health Pass o OHP upang mapadali ang proseso ng inyong mandatory COVID-19 testing at quarantine requirements hanggang sa makauwi kayo sa inyong mga mahal sa buhay nang ligtas sa COVID-19. Kakailanganin ng lahat ng pasahero na papuntang Pilipinas na magrehistro sa One Registration Platform ng One Stop Shop ilang araw bago dumating sa Pilipinas. Para magrehistro, pumunta sa www.onehealthpass.com.ph at pindutin ang Register button. Pagkapasok mo sa registration portal ng OHP, ay itatanong sa iyo kung ikaw ba ay nakapagrehistro sa One Registration Platform ng OSS. Kung ikaw ay nakapagrehistro, pindutin lamang ang Yes button, at ipapasagot sa iyo ang mga kinakailangang impormasyon ng BOQ tungkol sa iyong health status at binyaheng bansa. Kung hindi ka pa nakapagrehistro, itatanong naman sa iyo kung kasalukuyan ka bang nasa paliparan ng iyong pag-alis papuntang Pilipinas. Kapag ang sagot mo ay no, o sa kasalukuyan ay wala ka sa paliparan ng iyong pag-alis papuntang Pilipinas, kailangan mo lamang sagutan ang mga tanong sa One Registration Platform, ang one-stop shop upang maitala ang detalye ng iyong pagdating at mapaghandaan ito ng one-stop shop. Pagkatapos mong magrehistro ay makakatanggap ka ng mensahe at email kung saan nakasaad ang transaction number at iba mo pang detalye. Gayun din ang mga paalala at mga tagubilin para sa mga susunod na hakbang na kailanganin mong gawin sa iyong biyahe at quarantine requirements. Kakailanganin mo ang transaction number na ito para sa mandatory submission ng Electronic Health Declaration Checklist o EHDC ng Bureau of Quarantine sa araw ng inyong pagbiyahe papuntang Pilipinas. Sa iyong pagdating, sa paliparan ng inyong pag-alis papuntang Pilipinas, kailangan mong buksan ang inyong OHP account gamit ang inyong transaction number at apelyido upang makapagsumite ikaw ng iyong EHDC. Paalala, kakailanganin mong maipakita sa airline staff sa check-in counter o sa boarding gate ang QR code na matatanggap pagkatapos mong magrehistro at masubmit ang iyong EHDC, na sinasagutan lamang at isumiti sa araw ng iyong paglakakbay. Sa check-in counter o sa boarding gate ng paliparan sa araw ng iyong pagbiyahe papuntang Pilipinas, kailanganin mong iscan ang BOQ QR code na ipapakita sa iyo ng airline ground crew, upang mabuksan ang Electronic Health Declaration Checklist o EHDC ng BOQ. Scan ang QR code gamit ang iyong smartphone, at buksan ang link ng EHDC upang magpatuloy sa pagpaparehistro ng HDC. Pindutin ang OK button. Pindutin ang Yes button. Kunin ang transaction number na natanggap noong ikaw ay nagrehistro sa One Registration Platform ng One Health Pass at gamitin ito upang makapasok sa Electronic Health Declaration Checklist o EHDC ng BOQ. Ipasok ang iyong transaction number na natanggap galing sa One Registration at apelyido upang makapag-login o makapasok sa EHDC o Electronic Health Declaration Checklist. Punan lahat ng impormasyon tulad ng mga sintomas o nararamdaman at bansang nabisita noong nakalipas na 30 araw. Pindutin ang Submit button para makatanggap ka ng personal QR code. Maaari ka rin mag-register sa EHDC ng BOQ, isang araw bago ikaw ay bumiyahe, o kaya naman ay sa mismong araw ng iyong pagbiyahe habang ikaw ay nasa bahay, o nasa airport. E-screenshot o e-print ang mensaheng naglalaman ng iyong personal OHP QR code, o ang email na natanggap na naglalaman ng parehong mensahe na may QR code. Kinailangan maipresenta mo sa boarding gate ang iyong OHP EHDC QR code upang mapayagan kang sumakay sa eroplano. Para sa kaligtasan ng lahat, kailangan mo sagutan ang EHDC sa araw ng iyong pag-alis papuntang Pilipinas. Tandaan, ang araw kung kailan mo pinunan ang EHDC ay nakasaad sa iyong QR code at isa ito sa tinitingnan ng airline at BOQ upang matanto na tama ang inyong EHDC. Ang serbisyong ito po, ay hatid sa inyo ng pamahalaan ng Republika ng Pilipinas. Salamat po sa inyong pakikipagtulungan. Ingat po tayong lahat.
Santo Niño Shrine itatayo sa Agassiz. Itatayo sa Agassiz ang shrine ni Señor Santo Niño through the efforts of the Filipino community at sa initiative ni Father Dennis Flores. Ang inspirasyon ng shrine na itatayo ay mula sa shrine ni Santo Niño de Cebu at ang design ay ginawa ng libre ng isang architectural firm from Cebu. Ang shrine ay sisimulang itayo kasabay ng pag-celebrate ng 500 years of Christianity in the Philippines. Ayon kay Tony Ortega, ang shrine ay iaalay ng Filipino community sa Archdiocese of Vancouver matapos itong maitayo by 2022. Ang lupa ay binigay ng Archdiocese ngunit ang pagpapatayo na aabuti ng 400,000 ay nakasalalay sa mga donation and support ng mga fundraising groups and efforts ng komunidad. Nakapanayam ng PNC Balitang Vancouver si Tony Ortega tungkol sa proyekto. So Tony, tell us a little bit more about the project, the Señor Santo Niño de Cebu project that will be in Agassiz.
This project is the Señor Santo Niño de Cebu Shrine. It's going to raise in Agassiz, British Columbia, Canada. And this project is chaired by Father Dennis Oleva Flores. So he is the parish priest in that parish, and then this is also in connection for our celebration for 500 years Christianization in the Philippines.
So yung the place kung saan itatayo yung shrine, was it a donation by the Archdiocese? How was Father Dennis able to get the land for that?
When this project is done, this is our gift to the Archdiocese of Vancouver. So the Archdiocese of Vancouver, I believe, they allows us to use it because after when this project is done, we will give it to the Archdiocese.
So what organizations are helping to put up the shrine for the community?
Actually, this project is the project of the Filipino community.
So far, what our goal is 400,000. So how are we doing with our goals in fundraising?
This project actually, wala tayong natanggap na support from the Archdiocese. So the funds are all coming from the donors. So the Filipino community, especially for the Filipino community. And it's a good thing to know na yung mga milagrong nangyayari ngayon, mayroong sumipot na nagbibigay. At saka, they can also donate through e-transfer, debit, at saka card. Then we have only to make it sure na, we need to make it sure na it's properly, written yung address nila for them to get the tax receipt.
Mm-hmm. So we have, you mentioned a dinner and dance fundraiser this November. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, alam natin na ang COVID ngayon is parang nag-deteriorate at hopefully it's going na the steering com headed by the Cebuano Society is having a dinner dinner in a cruise. So it's good for 60 people lang muna ngayon. The ticket is 160, good for 4 hours. Then we'll go somewhere, we have dinner in the cruise. And all proceeds will all go to for the construction of the Senior Santo Niño. Santo Niño. And in addition, Aling Mary also, by Neely, with the help of Marie Holgado, is also initiating the project dinner for a cause. I think they're targeting for 400 people. I believe 400 people. It will be in OLGC. It will be on November 20, 2021. So lahat ng proceeds that night, i-hand over natin immediately to Father Dennis. Yeah, to the Filipino community in Canada, especially in British Columbia, kasi dito itatayo. Alam natin yung project na to is for the Filipino community. So we can only raise this project, matatapos natin yung project na to by donation. So we are asking your support to please donate, and especially for the upcoming event. So malaman natin yun kung magkano na lang. As of now, our money, nandoon pa tayo sa more 180,000. So malaki pang gagawin natin. Pero it's very optimistic na malikom natin yung pera na yan before the construction.
Okay. Thank you very much, Tony. God bless you.
For Filipino and other products from Asia, as well as fresh fruits and vegetables, poultry, meats, and seafood, come and visit 88 Supermarket with branches at 4801 Victoria Drive and its new location at 2611 East 49th Avenue in Vancouver. Cooking demo inilunsad ng konsulado. Naglunsad ng isang cooking demo ang Philippine Consulate in Vancouver na pinamagatang Cooking with Chef Helen, featuring embutido. Si Chef Helen Orimaco Pumatong ay isa sa mga celebrated Phil-Canadian chefs in BC at siya ang nag-demonstrate ng pagluto ng espesyal na embutido. Ang cooking demo ni Chef Helen ay isa sa mga series of videos na inihahandog ng konsulado para sa Filipino community.
I'll know the traditional way, and then I kind of twist it around just to add a little bit of a touch. Okay? Then my mother questions me, why are you doing it? That's not the way you're supposed to do it. But again, it's so that you can incorporate new things, but it's still the flavors. Okay? So we start off with the ground pork. And for me, because of I am not very good at following instructions, following recipes, I'm very feel. But don't worry, there's a basic recipe. So when you have a basic recipe, when you make this, like I said, this is a French dish. There's a French dish that's like this, a ballantine, a galantine, you know. So again, it's the same thing. It's just different ingredients and different flavorings inside. Okay. So we got the ground pork, and we're just gonna do by feel, but I will be giving the real recipe later on, right? But it is by feel and by taste, right? If you want a little bit more salt, less salt. Pickles, again, these are dishes that, I'm trying to find looking for my pickles now. So again, putting flavors in there that you like. Some people don't like raisins, right? So don't put raisins in. I have family members, don't put raisins in your lumpia, Helen, right? So again, I have to make sure I try to have everyone in there. So for me, the relish is a little weird to put in there, but it's the sweet relish, and every Filipino likes sweet things, right? So we're gonna be putting sweet relish. You could put a little bit more of the savory relish, but this is the sweet relish there. Carrots, we'll do the carrots in there. We like lots of carrots. Let's do the carrots. Okay. Breadcrumbs. So a little bit, no, I got that. The breadcrumbs will do. Brings it together, so it makes sense to have some. I just remember one more thing that's very crucial to bring it together. What do you think it is? Egg. Yeah, so egg brings the meat together, and that's what binds it and holds it into place. So the egg is what binds it together. Okay. So again, salt and pepper. And then I also do seasoning salt, right? So just a little bit of extra flavor, right? Again, everyone has their different tastes. The seasoning has maybe a little paprika, a little bit of chili, but not a lot. It's just a little hint, so you get a little bit more. You could even put Tabasco sauce in here, right? To spice it up a little bit. Again, guys, I'm gonna be giving you the recipe that's very basic. And then we will discuss how to make it your style, right? So we're gonna just blend this together here. Okay. I'm also gonna cut the onion right into it. So as I was making a lot yesterday, because I have some, and what you were speaking about selling embutido, again, it's ground pork, raisins, give it a little bit of different flavor from you, right? I know this is going a little bit over, but you can have cranberries. I love cranberries, right? So everything can be interchangeable, right? So this is why even when I go to the Philippines, some ingredients I don't know, but it's something that's close to here, right? If it's a sweet potato or a yam that I don't see here, it's like a potato. So I would cook it the same as a potato, right? So that's where I want you to think. I don't want you to be focused on the recipe and just follow the recipe. It's, again, just being creative, right? Okay, so again, you could add garlic powder in there as well if you like, or chopped garlic. You can see that I love my vegetables, I love my garlic. I even grow my own garlic. So this is, I grow my garlic here, and it's beautiful, right? Again, it's when you love something, you want to do everything around it, right? So I got my red onions and my garlic, so okay, just like that, you squeeze it down. You can tell if it's good garlic because now my hands are oily and you can smell it maybe, but you can really smell it if it's sticking to you, right? So okay, so just getting it in there. Okay, right in there. Then we have our onion. Just take a little piece of the onion. And already it has a lot of flavor, right? I don't know what else you could put in there. We're gonna put maybe a little ketchup in there. Okay, so just like that. Always try to use fresh things. Of course, you can use garlic powder, right? Easy, but if you have fresh garlic, you're using the best products, the freshest products, so very nice. I'm gonna put a little bit of ketchup in there. You want the banana ketchup? Okay, the banana ketchup. Okay, do you want the hot ketchup or the regular ketchup? So again, see, now you're already getting creative, right? So at home, you could do this, just a little bit of a flavor. You know, when you make your meatballs, add a little bit of ketchup in there. So, again, so I also have my foil ready. So, I bought the hot dogs, the red hot dogs, just to make sure. Yeah, and it does color the pork as well when you're cooking it. You'll see it. And it is tasty, and it brings back memories of home, of course, right? Where else can you see red hot dogs? Then, also, this is what my mother said. Why are you using quail eggs? Well, I said I'm using quail eggs because they're so cute, right? So it looks really cute inside. Of course, I've got the whole egg. This is where you get creative, right? I mean, an egg is an egg, really, right? If we're gonna make some really small ones, some big ones, I have some already made. Again, I was making this. My brother was telling me that his wife's friend sells a big log for $30, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, I can easily do that, right? So he says, my logs can sell for $15. I'm like, oh, then I've got lots, right? I got lots of money there now. But again, understanding how it works out there. And again, it's you want to remember home, and you want to order dishes that remind you of home. Like for me, it's banana Q. I love banana Q. If someone was selling it, I'll buy it. Right? I mean, I make it, but if someone was selling it and for the experience of going to buy it, anyone? No. Right? Okay, so we have the foil already. Again, you could do different sizing, right? So it's just making the shape. Because you're gonna roll it, right? So you're just making the base here. Okay, so nice rectangular. Hopefully the hot dog is the same size, right? So that it's perfect. And also so that it fits into my steamer, which I'm gonna get going already. Okay, so again, I've got my shape right here. Okay, because I'm making smaller logs, I'm going to be just cutting it in half, and then you'll kind of see my cute little quail eggs. Okay. And because you always want to flavor everything, I'm always putting a pinch of salt and pepper, okay? Not just once and not a lot, a little bit each time that you do it, okay? That's the trick for when you're cooking, is not all at once, a little bit at a time as you're going. Yes, you'll need it in the beginning to get the flavors out, and at the end when you want it to be the exact flavor that you're doing. So good? So, again, everything's the same. Like I said, this is like I do sushi, right? So you just have to relate it to something. So now we've got the base, right? We're just gonna roll it into itself. And just like that, nice and tight. And once you have the base, you find your spot there and you twist. So now I've got my nice tight log. I can cut this up a bit here. And I make sure that, of course, the steamers are different sizes, right? So I make sure that this one fits perfectly in there. That's gonna take a little bit to heat up, but I'm gonna be making a few more. So now we've got the cooked ones. I hope they turn out. I did this last night. We're going to be searing, so it's already cooked, right? So now you're just browning it. So just like that. Okay? Because it's steamed, it's very pale, right? That's why we're gonna brown it and it'll look nice, a lot nicer. Some people deep fry it, right? So that it's even all around. Again, it's how you want to do it. All you're doing is trying to brown the outside.
Nagpapasalamat po kami sa aming sponsor, ang 88 Supermarket na may 2 branches sa Victoria Drive at sa Killarney Market. Maraming salamat po. At dito na naman nagtatapos ang balita namin para sa linggong ito. Kung kayo may mga komento, mga issue o balitang nais niyong ibahagi sa aming programa, ang PNC ay bukas para sa inyong lahat. Mag-email lamang po sa balitangvancouver@gmail.com o tumawag sa 604-588-6397. Mula dito sa Surrey Nagbabalita, ako po si Rosette Correa. At ito, ang Philippine News Canada, Balitang Vancouver.
For Filipino and other products from Asia, as well as fresh fruits and vegetables, poultry, meats, and seafood, come and visit 88 Supermarket with branches at 4801 Victoria Drive and its new location at 2611 East 49th Avenue in Vancouver.